Sports Stars Magazine here, Jaylen Smith. If people outside of the North Coast section don't know how incredible this young man is, they certainly found out at Cali Live, leading Amador Valley to a comeback victory against the reigning state champion San Gabriel Academy in the passport bracket final. 37 points. You outscored them by yourself in the second half, but obviously I know it is a team victory and a team celebration. First and foremost, just, how proud were you with just the attention to detail and the purpose that you guys played every possession in the second half?
Man, I'm very proud. I feel like we paid attention to every detail there is. You know, we made winning plays, and that's all that matters. You know, just getting defensive stops, always averaging 3 stops a game. You know, kill second half, first half, and so on.
I mean, speaking of stops and making winning plays, I mean, you guys were down 40-33 with with about 12 or so minutes to go. Obviously, for people who don't know, 16-minute halves. So, and then to the 7-minute mark, you held them without a field goal and 1 free throw. And obviously that completely shifted the balance of power. You went from down 7 to up 9 and just continued to build. I mean, I know it's only the summer. This group's only going to continue to get better. You are as well. But just how good did you feel about what everybody was doing, everybody playing their role, and really rising to that championship level during that stretch?
I feel like we did really good. I think all my teammates came through as it was needed. We made, like I said, we made winning plays. We needed rebounds that was really needed, especially for my teammate Brooke Mena. Shout out to him. I feel like he fought his ass off. And I think we'll continue to build on as we go in the season, and that's all.
Especially with a group with the length and the athleticism. What did you guys kind of figure out or dissect or analyze in the first half in terms of hey, the more pressure that we put on their guards, and the more difficult we make it for them, then they can't let 0 and 24 be factors on the inside.
Well, I feel like first half we came out very sluggish. We was on lazy stuff, and then once our head coach really got on our ass, we really sparked it, and then we just started playing hard. And going to second half, we started clicking.
I know there was still a lot of time left, well over 5 minutes. But that play that you made at the end of the shot clock, with that pull-up jumper at the free throw line, which what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that seemed to be kind of a backbreaker for them, because every single time in a timeout or in a dead ball situation, their coach kept telling them we're not going to quit, we're not going to give up. But it seemed like in that moment on that shot, because it was 7-point game at that time. Obviously, if they get a stop in that situation, maybe they come down and score. It's 4 or 5. Instead, you cut it to 9.
Right.
It seemed like you really kind of took their soul, at that point in time. For you to be able to have the belief in yourself to be able to execute a play like that with the shot clock winding down, but obviously for your teammates and coaching staff to really to trust you, how much kind of just inspiration and motivation does that give you, in the summer that will hopefully carry over to the season this fall?
Well, it gives me a lot of inspiration and confidence because I know where my team is at, and so for us to be a good team like that, I feel like we're going to do really well this season and just keep building on.
Most definitely. Last thing, obviously, makes the trip back home a lot sweeter when you come down here, and it's not just this victory against the reigning state champion, but the entire tournament. Jaylen, if we're talking on Wednesday or Thursday before this thing starts, and then now on Sundays as you guys leave to head back up north, just how encouraged and how excited are you about the strides overall of this group?
Well, I was very excited. I mean, first I want to thank my grandparents and my mom for getting me here, and I feel like that gave me a lot of motivation and courage to really play hard. And I brought that energy to my team as we go into all those 4 games. And my idea was to win the whole thing, and that's what we did out there.
Well, again, 60-53 over reigning state champion San Gabriel Academy in the passport bracket here at Cali Live 2025. 37 points, including outscoring San Gabriel Academy by himself in the second half, but he couldn't have done it without the support of his fantastic team. Jaylen, stay healthy and best of luck going forward.
Thank you.